So last week, my roommate Greg announced over breakfast that he'd revolutionized lunch forever. I figured he'd finally figured out how to make ramen taste less like regret, but no, he was talking about sandwiches. He wouldn't tell me what was so special about his creation, just that it was the next big thing and that I should prepare myself for culinary disruption. For the next few days, every time I opened the fridge, it was like a low-budget bakery explosion: bread slices everywhere, cheese in every drawer, and the unsettling sight of Greg muttering to himself while scribbling sandwich blueprints on crumpled napkins. By Wednesday, the kitchen had become a full-blown sandwich lab. Greg was sporting a lab coat, which I'm 90% sure was just my old bathrobe, and had started referring to our toaster as the bread reactor. He kept inviting friends over for taste tests, but mostly they just left confused and a little greasy. At one point, I found a sticky note on the bathroom mirror that just said, "Bread goes on the outside. Not inside, not in the middle, outside." I started to worry when he tried to toast a sandwich in the dishwasher, explaining that true innovation requires risk. Thursday night, things got weird. I came home to find Greg barricading the living room with loaves of rye, and our Wi-Fi password had been changed to Grilled Cheese Nation. He had started wearing a sandwich board, literally, that said "Ask me about my patent." Then, at 2 a.m., someone knocked on our door. It was two very serious men in subway polo shirts, holding a document with the words "Cease and Desist" in bold at the top. Apparently, Greg's new invention was just a foot-long sub, but with the bread cut vertically instead of horizontally. They said Subway's legal team didn't appreciate the verti loaf. So now we're banned from every sandwich shop in a 10-mile radius, and Greg has relocated his operations to the balcony. At least the pigeons seem impressed. And me? I've learned that if you can't stand the heat, get out of the sandwich lab, otherwise, you'll just end up in a real pickle.